Welcome back, everybody, to Master Questers Play Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright, Spirit of Justice. It's a very long title.
I'm sorry I'm a minute behind. I was listening to us in the past. What did you just say?
I was just welcoming them back
Oh, okay. Welcome back.
and saying how long our title is. It's very long. So, first trial day.
Yeah.
Phoenix versus Apollo.
Oh my god.
So hype.
So hype.
Yeah, this has never happened before.
No. We've never pitted the two boys against each other.
It's always been versus a prosecutor.
Yeah.
I wonder how this is gonna work. Like, it's not a murder yet.
Yeah, it's just kind of a domestic case.
But they are accusing our client of stealing a thing.
Yeah.
So is Phoenix technically a prosecutor?
I guess.
Is he
technically?
like? Is he gonna do like prosecutors, where he just stands over there and doesn't really do anything until it's time for him to be like, oh, but your evidence doesn't work because of this?
I don't know.
Or is he gonna be like, it's Phoenix, so I feel like he would feel like he needs to present evidence and shit just out of habit.
Yeah. Maybe he will. Maybe this will really be like the realest shit, the hardest case.
Well, I'm really excited.
Me too.
So, let's get right into it once I get my stylus out here.
No, we started the thing already.
Just so you know, I'm not going to take sides. Message received loud and clear. Good, because I don't like this one bit. You and Daddy should be on the same team. Sorry, Trucy. Wow, she's really mad.
I'm sorry too, little lady. This is all my fault.
I'm just worried things will never be the same between Daddy and Apollo.
Oh, they won't.
Sorry, readjusting real quick.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Oh god, I'm sorry. Okay.
If they go through with this...
Is that all? Well, I wouldn't worry about that. That's the way it is with... this guy. That's the way it is with us men. We may fight, but we don't burn bridges.
Unless it's to Hazakura Temple.
Yeah. Good joke.
Really?
Sure. 1 minute we're trading blows, and the next we're having drinks together.
I don't think he's played Ace Attorney. There have been a lot of people who like hold grudges and murder people.
Yeah, he's definitely pretty much just basing his like gender stereotypes on anime.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of Hoon Punisher.
To be fair, this is an anime, though.
That's true, but at the same time, like you said,
Yeah.
dudes get pissed at each other all the time.
Yeah. And then they kill each other, and then we have to defend somebody.
We're simple creatures of heart. Ha 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 ha. Man, this is like the worst stand-up routine from 20 years ago.
I sure hope you're right.
Oh hey, it's me. Sorry I'm late, Apollo.
Athena, there you are. What happened with you and Mr. Wright yesterday?
Oh, about that. I ended up going to the wrong airport.
Did you go to the Bob Hope Airport?
I went to the Long Beach airport. I was waiting there, thinking his flight was really late, and before I knew it, I dozed off.
Oh, Athena.
Wow.
Classic Athena.
Wow, Athena. By the time I woke up, it was already dark.
I figured something like that had happened. Being late and dozing off are the two things you do best.
Wow, you fucking dick. Ugh, guilty as charged.
So then, I take it you have no idea what today's case is about?
Not a clue, sorry. What is today's case about, if I might ask? Another locked room mystery? A suspect with a flimsy alibi? Ooh. Or a dying message.
Sorry, strike 3, you're out. It's a civil case.
We take civil cases? Since when? A civil case?
You act like I'm speaking Swahili here.
It's just, the Right Anything Agency specializes in criminal laws, or so I thought.
Well, actually, it's more that we just keep getting involved in murders.
Oh.
It's kind of weird. One time we thought it wasn't a murder, but then it was. I'm sure that won't happen this time,
I'm sure
though.
this isn't going to be a repeat of that. In civil cases, there are no prosecutors, right? Instead, both parties retain an attorney.
Oh, I guess that's their reasoning. Right. And the other attorney is someone you know very well.
Really? Who? Who is it? Tell me.
Who is the only other lawyer we know, Athena?
Edgeworth?
Defense attorney lawyer.
Is it Mia Fey as a ghost?
Yes. The trial will begin shortly. Please proceed to the courtroom at once. Okay, let's do this.
Wait, you didn't tell me. Apollo, wait. Who's the other attorney? And where's Mr. Wright?
Well...
Answer both those questions.
No time to explain. Let's go. It's a surprise.
I hate surprises. Oh, okay. Right behind you.
This is gonna be weird. Phoenix is gonna be on the other side of the courtroom.
Yeah.
It's gonna be flipped. His badge will be on the wrong side. Unless they change it.
They could never do that.
Since it's not just a sprite anymore.
All rise. For the Honorable Judge. The court is now in session. Oh, What's happening here? Is this a joke? Is it April Fool's Day? Is my being punked? Where's Ashton? Is this some sort of practice session? Mock trial, perhaps?
No, it's not, Your Honor.
It's the real deal, Your Honor. So then you two have had a falling out. I won't have you using my courtroom for that, you know.
If you need family counseling, go somewhere else.
Go see a psychologist.
It's nothing like that, Your Honor.
Exactly. It just so happens we have different clients in this case.
Okay, so they didn't just flip him. That's good.
Yeah. Would have been really lazy if they did. I see. Well, here's to hoping that this has no adverse effects on your working relationship.
Don't jinx us, Judge.
I hope that you remain friends after this case.
I've already lost too many parents.
You can say that again. I had no idea we'd be going up against the boss today.
Yeah, is this even legal? Can you do this?
I don't know.
With lawyers from, like, the same...
I'm pretty sure you can't,
law
actually.
firm?
I'm pretty sure there'd be way too much collusion.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. You sure this is a good idea, Apollo?
But it's Ace Attorney. And, like, there's always... The attorneys are already connected to the case and shit.
The law in, Ace Attorney World is bananas and was written by a madman.
Yep. What? Do you want to switch sides?
Honestly, I'd rather be anywhere but here right now.
Well, at least she is here. I'm really going to need her help.
Mr. Justice?
Yes?
Don't expect me to pull any punches just because you're my son and the opposing lawyer. As I said, the kid gloves are off. And come what may, they'll stay off.
This music is very ominous.
Yeah, what is the big deal?
Same here, Mr. Wright. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. You're not my real dad!
I mean, nobody in this courtroom is your real dad, Apollo.
Shut up!
Turns out Apollo's real dad is the judge.
Well, his last name is Justice, so...
Wait, is the judge's name Judge Justice?
That'd be the best name for the judge.
Yeah, that's an amazing name. Your your life is determined if your last name is Justice.
Rebel, rebel, rebel. I love this shit!
Here are the occupations if your last name is Justice. 1, defense attorney. 2, judge. 3, superhero.
Yeah.
Yeesh. You guys are really chomping at the bit, aren't you? I don't mind a good fight between co-workers. Just keep this civil case civil. Oh, I make myself laugh. Now then.
Well, somebody has to.
If the plaintiff would take the stand, we may begin.
Right, left, halt.
We made one model for this character and we're not changing it. Noble judge, members of the gallery, good day to you. I am politician. This is but the start of my epic campaign, and you all have the honor of witnessing it. I believe the youth of this country are our very future. Too long have they been looked down on and given the cold shoulder. So, to them I say, ask not what fucking fuck.
I think he was just doing that one quote.
Yeah. Mr. Attition, what is this crazy contraption you're riding? It's my custom-made, election-winning campaign mobile. Beautiful, isn't it? You're at a witness stand, not a campaign podium. So, come out of there this instant.
I guess they did make another...
They did make another model. Oh, now I'm the one with egg on my face. Does he have a fucking plaque on the stand now?
Yes.
Alright. Now, would the plaintiff's attorney, Mr. Wright, please explain the complaint filed against the defendant? Hey, isn't that defendant a terrorist? Mr. Attition's complaint against the defendant is simple. The defendant, one Dirk Sodomati, stole my client's family heirloom, the crystal of Amy Faye. Mr. Attition merely seeks it in return. This wouldn't have happened if that archaeologist hadn't kicked the bucket.
How inconvenient of him.
I see. Well, Mr. Justice, let's have your opening statement, if you would.
The defense asserts that the item in question is the Founder's Orb, a sacred relic from Khura'in.
Go on. That's it.
It seems someone asked an archaeologist, Dr. Archie Buff, to study the orb. Dr. Buff determined that it was a Khura'inese national treasure known as the Founder's Orb.
A Craney's what?
Treasure.
What?
National treasure. It's their Declaration of Independence. The very orb that was stolen from a treasure room in Karine several weeks ago. You remember that, right, Phoenix?
I have no idea what you're talking about. Why, yes. I saw a news report about that.
It was about how a crazy attorney from our country was defending someone in another country.
And also a crazy attorney from our country was prosecuting someone in another country. Has anyone seen Pain?
Nobody cares.
The theft of a Kuranese national treasure caused quite an uproar in the kingdom.
Well, we believe that it was not in fact a theft in the traditional sense, but rather that it was spirited out of Karine by someone for Dr. Buff to study.
You don't say. And?
Around that time, an acquaintance of the defendant learned of Dr. Buff. He made contact with the doctor, who agreed to hand over the orb. Apparently, the doctor wanted nothing to do with it once he learned that it had been stolen.
It seems you even have a transfer agreement between both parties.
That can be forged. Mr. Sadmati also agreed to return the Founder's Orb to the Kingdom of Karine, once the doctor verified it was the real thing.
I see. So, the dispute centers on whether this item in question is the Founder's Orb or the crystal of Amy Faye.
Can't we, just get Maya in here and have her say if it's the crystal of her ancestor, and if it does, give it to her?
Oh, that's neither. That's just a big jujube. That, in turn, will determine the object's rightful owner.
I'd better bring my A game. Going up against Mr. Wright won't be a walk in the park.
Who's the real ace attorney?
There can be only one.
Come to think of it, the name Jack Sodomati sounds awfully familiar.
It's just your imagination, Judge.
Are you related to that other guy? But I can't recall where I've heard it.
Oh, it's probably your imagination, Your Honor. He's just a tourist after all. Heh.
My imagination, you say? Are you sure about this, Apollo? He's a wanted criminal in Karine, isn't he?
He's kind of my dad, though.
You have a dad?
Well, no. I have lots of dads. It's complicated, okay?
Apollo, do you have daddy issues?
Shut up! In Karine, yes. Here, he's just a tourist. Loophole.
Loophole. He can't get extradited.
Yeah.
Very well. Let's begin this proceedings. Bailiff, would you bring in the first witness? Who's this?
Oh, it's Emma.
Who's that? What does it do the slow pan every time?
I think it has been.
Oh.
We're gonna see what Emma has to say right after this break.